Like,
how does she sleep? He paid for it. How does she breathe? He paid for it.
wow.
So we'll take away boss up and we'll say,
Okay.
we say I birthed a child that I'd never birthed. How about that?
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new, of course, hit that subscribe button and make sure notifications are on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So as we know, there's a lot of words that are very triggering for women, right? Words like submissive, prize, 50-50. Those words will make women lose their mind, because how dare you think I'm gonna submit to you? What makes you think that you're the prize? What makes you think that I'm going 50-50 with you? Women get, they go in an uproar about those things. And I think that there's a lot of programming attached to words, right? A women set the standard of what a word means now. They change the whole definition, and now women are out here having a heart attack over hearing certain words. It just makes them feel like, And if you think about it, when they take the word away and they change it to what makes them feel better, it's fine. So don't say submissive, say I am cooperating. Okay, like it's sure. It's always things they have to make sure that they feel good because they don't like the word. And I think so many of our conversations get lost in what word you said or how you said it, or you could have said this. And it's like, we have to find so many ways to tippy-toe around how to just be honest and have real conversations without someone being offended by a word, a choice of words, right? I want to jump into this clip because the word is what the woman is stuck on, that has the whole conversation being lost. But let's jump into it and we're going to come back and talk about it.
Term boss her up is just not sitting very well with me, because it's like, I'm doing something for you. You would have never been able to do this if it wasn't for me.
That's a lot of people's lives.
How is that a reality in this situation?
Yeah, but I don't think
ride for how
medical school.
What are we missing? Like,
Her brain got her there, though. She didn't have the capacity to be a doctor. No matter what money he paid, she wouldn't have been a doctor. So let's just make
That's
that
not necessarily true.
That is true.
If he had the money, and maybe she could have spent 10 years doing the schooling.
You
Right? Like, if he had the money to afford it for a decade, eventually she could become a doctor.
my point is, he did it because he loved her. He wanted to do
That
that
was his
for
choice
her.
from the
But
prompt.
let's not get it confused. This is what she wanted to do. Let's not say that she would have never been a doctor
Right.
if it wasn't for him.
Right.
Never said that she would never.
Okay, but don't say I'm bossing you
I
up.
still did it though. It might have been somebody else's to do. She might have been able to do it on her own, but she didn't. I did it.
so you're stuck.
And it was your choice to do it.
Yeah, but
Clearly in the prompt,
but
it was his
I
choice.
did it.
It was his choice.
It don't matter about the choice. I did it.
You're stuck on the ego and the words boss up. Is that
Yeah,
that's what we're
I am.
doing? So if you rephrase it and don't say boss up, but say paid for your life.
For your life.
She
Paid for your life.
She didn't pay bills. He supported her and paid for her school.
More of like
Medical
a ride or die.
school.
He's more of a ride or
How
die
does she
kind of
eat?
guy.
He
Not,
paid for it.
Like,
How does she sleep? He paid for it. How does she breathe? He paid for it.
wow.
So we'll take away boss up and we'll say
Okay.
we say I birthed a child that I'd never birthed. How about that? Is that
Okay,
better?
Rome, don't be smart with me.
Beautiful.
Because at the end of the day, I don't
So y'all heard it. The word bossed her up. She don't like that. You know why? Because they want to be able to be self-sufficient, independent boss chick. Can't no man boss me up. But he can pay my bills. He can fly me out. He can pay for my schooling. But he can't think that he bossed me up. What's the goal in life then? Why would you be with a partner, according to these women? Why would I be with a man who's not leveling me up? Again, they like the word. He can't boss me up, but he can level me up. He gave me a soft life, but he ain't bossed me up because just because he paid for it don't mean I wasn't gonna be able to do it. But if he didn't pay for it, you may have not been able to do it. And that was the whole thing about it. We're fighting about, well, don't make it seem like she couldn't have been able to do it. Money means a lot. So someone paying for you to go to medical school, if they didn't pay, you probably wouldn't be in medical school. Or it would have taken you a long period of time, or you would have had to take a much more challenging route to get there. Again, could you have still made it? Absolutely. Would the route have been totally different? Absolutely. So the point is, there's a chance that she would have not been able to do it if he didn't provide that money, a substantial amount of money. So yes, he bossed her up. Yes, he helped elevate her. Yes, her career would be nothing without him. Why do we have a problem with that? It's something about the career that we feel like, I work for this degree by myself. Ain't nobody help me. Sis, it's okay for him to help you. But something about our careers, we want to have ownership on that. Ain't nobody going to say gave me my degree. I work hard for that. But he was there supporting you, dropping you off to school, paying for your bills. He bought your book. Y'all did it together. Yes, you did the work, obviously. But there was support that was provided to help you reach that goal, because had they not did it, how much more difficult would it have been for you to make that goal happen? And I think that that's what women lose sight on. They want to have control. I did it by myself. And it's like, why do you got to flex in that way? What is the honor? When we think we get this like super badge or super award for saying I did it by myself. In reality, nobody's doing anything by themselves in totality. No one. We all have support, and you need support in life. That's okay. We all need support. But trying to like play with the words, and like you said, I'll take the word boss you up out, and we'll talk about how I funded your life. You couldn't eat without me. You couldn't sleep without me. A lot of things in everyone's life, you couldn't have done it without somebody else. You couldn't have. Your favorite celebrities wouldn't be where they are without a man fronting it, paying the bills, speaking on certain things. That's just what happens. That's what happens. And when it comes to being a partner, a team, we each play a role. And we understand that role. So that way, when you get to the finish line, what women like to do, unfortunately, we get to the finish line, we done, and we be like, oh, I did this by myself. Ain't nobody help me. You just discredit everybody who did help you. That good man who paid for you, who was there by your side, who stayed with you studying, who helped you study for the test, who quizzed you, who did all the things with you. But now you did it by yourself. He didn't have no involvement in it. And again, there's certain words. I can call myself a boss chick, but he can't say that he bossed me up. He can't say that he leveled me up. But look at your life. Look at where you came from. You had nothing. I would be forever grateful for anyone who helps elevate my life. Forever grateful, because certain things I probably wouldn't have without that person. And vice versa. I think men understand that women come in our lives and they have no problem saying, yeah, without my wife, I won't know where I would be at. I don't know how I would have made it. She was the key to all of this. We hear men talk about this all the time. They talk about how their woman is a key piece of the puzzle of how it came together. But something about our pride and our ego makes us feel like ain't nobody taking this from me. Can't nobody say they did it for me. And it's also, I think it's another like bragging rights. I think women just bond over bragging about doing it by themselves, like a whole trauma bonding situation that is not healthy. In reality, it's really not healthy at all, but we do it. We do it anyway. I just think it's unfortunate that we get so caught up in having to be in so much control that we push good people away, especially good men. There's no way that a woman could act like what he did financially for medical school, which is hundreds of thousands of dollars, means nothing. Means nothing. I think you both should be celebrating that degree. You both should be celebrating going through that process, because you play a key point, a key role in how I got here. A key role. So if we as women stop getting so caught up in words and we stop getting so caught up in our ego, so much would be better. Because as I said, we don't have no problem with a man buying us a house, a car, bags, all that stuff. Leveled you up, took you out of the projects, and he put you in Beverly Hills. You had no problem with that. No problem. But something about that degree, I don't know. It's something that really gets us going in not a healthy way. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this conversation. You know, if you are a boss chick, are you a self created boss chick? Did somebody help boss you up? Like, how did you get there? And if you are a man, have you ever been in a situation where, you know, you've helped a woman and you feel like she didn't acknowledge you or, you know, give you credit for the support that you provided? But let me know in the comments. If you like this episode, be sure to hit that like button to let me know that you enjoyed the conversation. Subscribe to the channel as always, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.